So we all know that one of the most requested features from Minecraft has got to be natural disasters. But will Mojang ever introduce it? No. You know why? Because if you work very hard on a castle, then all of a sudden a meteor comes in, your house is blown up, and then you're very, very upset. And of course, we only need one natural disaster, and that's the creeper. But today we're going to be looking at two natural disaster add-ons, one created by I Am Motionless, and the other one created by Dacon Blackrose. But we're going to go ahead and begin with the first one, and that is going to be the one created by Dacon. Now, I tell you what, this one is really fun, because you can go ahead and literally find all these throughout your game. Same thing for I Am Motionless's version, but for these, they can be a little bit more, how do I put this, destructive. For the other one, it's not very destructive, okay, and I'll show you that in a few moments. But how these work is that you need to go ahead and type in /summon, and then you can find yourself the different entities. And you just have to go and type in Dacon in order to find them. And so we have ourselves 4 of them. We have earthquakes, we have floods, we have heat, and then tornado. And we're going to begin with the earthquake one, because this one is really fun. So watch closely. You see, it summons in and in crystal. Now, I have no idea why it says meteor coming when it says earth. I mean, it makes no sense. But this one can be really, really fun. So you can just keep on like pressing this over and over again, and you can literally just fly throughout your game. And this is actually just really, really entertaining, I tell you what. But we're going to go ahead and come up, because if you do have yourself TNT on, then guess what? It's going to go ahead and blow up your lands. And I also forgot to mention that you need a mob griefing on. But I'll just go ahead and press enter, and now look at that explosion. Another thing is that you can't find diamonds. So this is a really easy way for you to find diamonds. So you can get that diamond pickaxe or the diamond sword just really quickly, or if you really wanted to, you can have yourself all the gold in the world. It's just absolutely crazy. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one, and it's going to be flood. So I'm going to go ahead and press enter. Now for this one, we actually need to go ahead and turn on mob spawning, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to find these inside your game. All of them do require to have mob spawning on. But the reason why I had it off is because, you'll see in a moment, this is exactly why I had it off. Because these literally occur everywhere, just absolutely crazy. And then we have ourselves nausea. I don't like this at all. Whenever you do have yourself rainy weather on, it's going to go ahead and cause floods to appear. So we literally made ourselves a little bit of a lake over here. It's a bit of a messy lake, but we managed to make one. Now for the other one that you saw around here, this is known as heat. Now for heat, what it's going to do is it's going to go ahead and cause the grass go ahead and dry up, and you're going to be greeted with a bunch of dirt. So I'm sorry, B, but this land, it's now your responsibility to bring the grass back. I'm just going to go ahead and come over here, and I'm going to go ahead and dry up this land and just show you the full effect, because this will also go to give you nausea. So I'm going to press enter, and look at that. We got ourselves some dried up grass, and you did yourselves the nausea effect, which I'm going to go ahead and clear that really quickly, because I actually do not want that. But we're going to go ahead and look at the next one, which is the final one from Dacon. It's going to be tornado. So I'm going to press enter, and tornado is going to go ahead and give you some levitation. So whenever you have this on, as you can see, I'm levitating up, and it's also going to go ahead and push you around a little bit. But look at that. That's a lot of particles. It is recommended to have like a higher end device. Like for me, I'm on Windows 10, so I'm absolutely perfect. But if you're like on a weaker phone or tablet, then you know what? This would probably cause a little bit of lag. My computers literally sound like a train engine from all those particles around the areas. We're going to move on to the other one, which was created by I Am Motionless. In order for this one to work, I need to go ahead and do /summon, and we're going to go ahead and type in disaster. We have Soul's Dragon Breath to begin with, and then we have earthquake, fire, and tornado. Now, if I'm going to press this will go ahead and have Dragon's Breath spawning throughout your game. So you're going to be able to also get yourself the wither effect, which this isn't a very good thing whatsoever. And what I've actually noticed is that these can't stay inside your game a long time. I don't know about the times about how long they actually stay inside the game. Regardless, earthquake. Now for earthquake, this is going to go ahead and give you different particles around you. It's also going to go and give you slowness and levitation to make it feel like you're actually jumping up and down from the ground shaking. But we're going to go ahead and look at the other one, and it is going to be fire. Now this one's actually kind of disappointing, because this is only going to go ahead and have one fire be set. Yeah, I don't know. I think it should be more fire than that. I think he did that so that way when it causes a lot of lag for low-end devices. but also it will go ahead and give you blindness whenever you're near it as well, and there also is particles around there too. But also, as you can see, we cannot destroy the fire. We can't get rid of the fire. The fire is there forever. There is a natural disaster occurring right now outside my house. It is raining. And for the final one, it is going to be a tornado. So I'm going to go and press enter. And I'm really hoping that there won't be a tornado in real life, because that would be quite bad. But look what this does. So this will go ahead and give you some levitation. And also, as I mentioned, this will not destroy the land at all. So it's kind of like a very weak tornado, if I say so myself. But this is still a fairly fun thing nonetheless, because you can literally just keep on bouncing up and down with this. So this is like an air trampoline. Now with that note, that's pretty much it for what these two add-ons do introduce to us. And I have to say that natural disasters, they are really fun. But would you ever want them in Minecraft? Probably not, because if you work very hard on a house, then all of a sudden a meteor comes by, or maybe like a hurricane happens, or a tornado, and it ends up destroying your house, then you know what? You're going to be very upset, and it's going to make you not want to play the game for a very long time. And that is exactly why Mojang, they'll never introduce it to the game. But luckily, we do have ourselves different mods and add-ons that will go ahead and give us that quality of life for the game. But I do want to hear your thoughts on what you think of these two add-ons down below in the comments. And if you want to get these, there will be links down below in the description. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on it and subscribe so you never miss an upload. For now, I hope you have a logical day, and I will catch you next time. Bye!